going to portray himself as this truth teller, someone who tells it like it is, shouldn't he be speaking the truth, or at least, you know, admit when he's been caught saying things that he didn't, you know, or reversing himself based on something he said 2 weeks before?
Well, I thought we were going to have a discussion on policy tonight, and I'm sorry this is where this is heading.
Well, this is policy. I mean, he said he was against going to Afghanistan, and now he's for it.
I don't appreciate this at all. I didn't have any indication that this is where we were going to be going with this. I thought we were going to be talking about policy and where we are in the campaign and our polling and where we're going to be up with this thing. But if, you know, these are the issues that you want to bring up, that's fine. And I'll let the other commentators comment on it.
So but what about, I mean, you're involved in the policy on Afghanistan. I would assume you're involved in the policy on taking away the guns.
Well, we're involved in the policy on Afghanistan because the President of the United States is still the President. That's the policy that we have. We're not involved in the policy in Syria because that's the policy that we have. We're not going to be able to do anything about any of these things until the 20th of January in 2017, and then we'll be able to make positive movements on this, because right now we can't do anything about what the President of the United States is doing.
But
all we can do is talk about it and comment on it.
Do you believe the President is really trying to take away guns, that he wants to sign an executive order to take away guns, and that's based on reporting?
I was waiting to come on here when you were broadcasting the news on Paul Ryan, and I was able to do a little bit of search on my wonderful phone here, and I was able to find out that he would like very much, as common outlets, your network, in fact, has reported that he has spoken about having a model in America, much like that in the United Kingdom and in Australia. And that to me leads us then to confiscations of guns. And Australia has talked about confiscating, and it has confiscated guns, and frankly, it hasn't worked out for them. So from that perspective, that's exactly where we're headed if the President has his way. And every time that the President decides to encroach on the Second Amendment, and I want to make sure that people understand the historical significance of the Second Amendment. The Second Amendment is lifted almost verbatim from the Bill of Rights that was appended to the Constitution.
But the President of the United States is not talking about revoking the Second Amendment.
1689. So let's talk about where we are with it. And so if this is what you want to talk about, I'm fine. We'll talk about